Patriotic comrades, by the end of this video, you'll understand how, behind the scenes, Melissa just pulled the trigger on a US $150 million disaster bond that could change Jamaica's political landscape forever. And yes, the JLP just might have helped it happen. Stay tuned. Patriotic comrades, welcome back to the channel, your go-to place for deep dives into Jamaican politics, where we pull back the curtain and expose what they don't want you to see. Patriotic Jamaican political analyst mode on. Today we are unpacking a bombshell. When Hurricane Melissa devastated parts of Jamaica, the island triggered a 100% payout of the US $150 million catastrophe bond issued by the World Bank for Jamaica. But this isn't just a weather story, it's a high-stakes political drama involving PNP versus JLP, fiscal resilience versus political recklessness, and who really wins when disaster strikes. Jamaica, the people, the economy, the hope, the hero. A stronger, more resilient Jamaica that doesn't get crushed every hurricane season. The external problem: Hurricane Melissa hit, losses mount, infrastructure battered, livelihoods threatened. Internal problem: the people feel the constant vulnerability, frustration at seeing storm after storm expose weak governance. Philosophical problem: it shouldn't take catastrophic destruction for Jamaica to be protected. The taxpayers deserve a country that's ready, not perpetually catching up. Here's where the villain enters: the JLP's legacy of underinvestment, political signaling over substance, and the wait until the disaster hits and we'll mop up mindset. They've had their chances. Meanwhile, the PNP and Jamaica's disaster risk financing strategy quietly put in place instruments like the catastrophe bond, the guide, the plan, and the call to action. The guide, that's you, the viewer, empowered with the knowledge to hold the system accountable, and me, your analyst, breaking it down. Also, the PNP's narrative of preparedness. The plan: 3 steps. 1. Recognize the financial instrument. The World Bank backed catastrophe bond issued in 2024 to Jamaica after a 2021 version. 2. Track the trigger event. Melissa's central pressure and path qualified the payout. The parametric metrics were met. The bond is redeemed. 3. Leverage the payout. Use this US $150 million not only to rebuild, but to leapfrog into resilient infrastructure. Pushing the JLP era, just rebuild the same weak stuff aside. Call to action: watch this with open eyes. Share this video. Ask your elected officials, what is the plan? Are we building back better or just rebuilding what collapsed under the JLP? Stakes: avoiding failure and success. Avoiding failure. If Jamaica misses this moment, the JLP narrative kicks in again. We rebuild, but we built the same weak roads, same flood-prone drainage, same politics. The US $150 million becomes another money went into the system story rather than real long-term change. The PNP loses credibility for promising resilience but delivering rebuild theater. The people stay vulnerable, and the next hurricane, and there will be one, hits with greater cost, human and financial. Achieving success. Jamaica turns this payout into a game changer. Resilience, infrastructure, climate adapted housing, stronger disaster preparedness. The PNP frames this as we prepared so you don't perish, rather than we responded after you perished. The political narrative shifts. JLP's weakness exposed. PNP's foresight rewarded. The people of Jamaica gain a more secure future. Political conflict and plot twists. Patriotic comrades, here's where the drama kicks in. The World Bank says Jamaica's strategy paid off. We're ready to mobilize. Rapid emergency finance, private sector support, they say. But think about who set this up and who gets to claim it. The PNP has said, we laid the groundwork. We built the instruments. Meanwhile, the JLP, they've been busy with optics, consultants, and storm response photo ops. So when the payout hits 100% of US $150 million, the scene is set for a power shift. The PNP says, see, we were right. The JLP scrambles to avoid being remembered as the party that presided while Jamaica remained exposed. Plot twists. What if the JLP helped set up part of bond structure or gave tacit approval but never communicated it to the public? Then when the PNP comes in and takes credit, the JLP can't easily argue, we knew nothing. That's your inside drama. The shadow moves behind the scenes. The photo ops versus policy engine. And by the next election, that's a narrative battlefield. Patriotic comrades, so we're at the moment when the check is signed. US $150 million. Full payout. But here's the open loop. What next? Will Jamaica use the funds to rebuild stronger, or will it fall back into old habits? And more importantly, will the JLP accept its own legacy of neglect or try to recast it? By the end of this video, you will know what's at stake. But come back next time when we'll explore how exactly the funds are being spent, whether contracts will go to cronies or to resilient builders, and which constituencies will benefit or lose politically. Don't miss that. Patriotic comrades, thanks for watching. If you found value in this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss when I drop the follow-up. From payout to protect, Jamaica's US $150 million real build, or another political photo op. Share the video with your network and comment below. Do you believe the JLP will admit its exposure, or will they rewrite the story before the PNP can claim the win? Until next time, stay sharp, stay informed. Here's a summary of the highlights and the key points. Quick recap. Jamaica triggered a 100% payout of the US $150 million catastrophe-bond issued via the World Bank after Hurricane Melissa. The payout is not just insurance, it's a political opportunity for the PNP to assert policy leadership and expose JLP governance weaknesses. The stakes are high. Money alone won't solve it. What matters is the development strategy and governance behind the rebuild. Political drama. JLP may get blindsided by PNP narrative. JLP's choice now: accept legacy or rewrite history. What happens next with the funds? Who benefits? Who loses? Will this moment be transformational or just another headline?